Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on. Hey, he can ball, huh? Yo, right here. Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Shot! No!
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Just like that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. See you later.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, hey, hey. Watch out.
Keep it going.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Get your mind right.
Let's go.
Hey, hit me up.
can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my players started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately.
I gotta learn suicide all the time, and I'm the first one to shake. Like, why do I got?
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers. DA, take it away.
Well, it took...
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green. All-star right around the corner, Brent, and Commissioner Silver has been outspoken, calling the event an afterthought. He says it's not working. What do you think?
Well, there's an interesting quote last year that he had about the game saying we're putting an earring on the pig with some of the tweaks that they've made to the All-Star game. We have the draft over the past couple years, so we're not doing East-West anymore, which is what we traditionally grew up with. The events on Saturday seem to be a little bit stale. So it's been an interesting thought that Adam Silver might have a mid-season tournament for the NBA, which would be, I think, pretty awesome because the level of competition for that, what are you earning if you win the mid-season tournament? This is adopting a lot of the Premier League soccer model, but what if you were to guarantee yourself that you had a 3 seed or higher if you won the mid-season tournament, or a guaranteed spot in the playoffs with home court advantage if you won the mid-season tournament? So having a competition like that, or a tournament, Kevin, just elevates competition.
What if you took the top 3 off of these teams? You have 3-on-3 tournaments.
That could be interesting too, but I think this is still something league-wide. You're going to have to involve all of the teams in some way and get away from, you know, what it is people have complained about with regards to the All-Star game and it being an exhibition of things that have just grown a little bit tiresome. Interesting that Phoenix has gone through all these different iterations since the loss of Hall of Famer Steve Nash, but this young core potentially coming together where they've bookended their front court and their back court with Ayton and Booker.
Outside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. The D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Now here's Rubio. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Drops in the breakaway layup. He has 5.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. 7-point differential. Well, Brent, looking at the Suns' future, Ayton's development could really determine how far they rise.
I think it's not all on his shoulders, but certainly as a big guy out there, to have a presence on a nightly basis and some consistency is the challenge for DeAndre Ayton. He has all the physical tools and by all accounts has the work ethic to go along with it.
The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Baines. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Oubre passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Over Howard. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Rubio misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
2 points. That one goes. 6 points for Davis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Booker. 26 points for him last game against Denver.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the
Kuzma, left side. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Murray out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Markieff Morris. That's the Laker 5. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Murray. Over Johnson. Again, Los Angeles.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Passes it to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Murray. And it's Green in for Caldwell-Pope. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Aaron Baines comes in for Johnson. Oubre's checked in for Bridges. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Carter. It's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending? and out spending smaller markets.
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin.
Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Aaron Baines out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at center.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Rubio, and James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Ayton up top. He's guarded by Howard. Rubio outside. Shot clock at 5. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a... Phoenix shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
High post, Howard. He kicks to Smith. The 3. Here's Davis. Can't connect. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 11. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Howard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Baines. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 9. That's tipped.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Howard against Rubio. Unloads from 13. The offensive rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Oubre.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
Here's Oubre. Kicks it out to Rubio over Davis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Rubio with it. And Baines kicks to Booker. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the Suns call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
LeBron outside. Green passes to James. Lakers working the ball around now. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Five to shoot. Back to Ayton. Here's Oubre. Off target from outside.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Booker against Green to the left side wing. Here's Rubio. Banked in off the glass. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 6. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
.153 left to play in the final quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
Green against Booker. Rubio with a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 16 points for Ricky Rubio.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's the three. And Davis pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And Rubio kicks to Baines. To the middle. Rubio against Green. Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closer. Rebound the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 9. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think? Three from the inbound. The shot missing. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night.
Hey, Jay, remember the winners of our youth league are here? You're one of the players they get to meet for winning the title.
I'm gonna go out there and put on a show for the fans. That's what All-Star Weekend is all about, right? I'm gonna just have some fun, catch a couple bodies, you hear me? Anything else? Penny? No? All right, cool. Later.
Thanks.
All right, till next time.
Chief.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And tonight our broadcast will be shifting.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. It's time for the NBA. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to...
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of the season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard, and it's Green. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward.
And, you know, once Howard puts it on the floor, pretty much got to get out of his way. I mean, there's no chance you're going to stop it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Knocked loose. Outside, Porter. There's the lob for Harris, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You look at Denver. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one drops for him.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Now here's Millsap. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his D. Yeah, he caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let up in him all night.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here?
Of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Jokic. Harris kicks to Murray. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the triple. They get it again. Howard, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The pass to Jokic, puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Over James, and there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Murray comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. Here's Morris. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Vonleh. Pass to Daniels. The tray offline. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.